Tools. We have used tools for a very long time since our evolution from animals. Much of how our lives and culture have changed in the last thousands of years is due to the progress that has been made with tools. Tools are built with a use, built with a purpose, an intended objective. The building of tools has been done for all possible things that humans have ever wanted to do, up to this point. Our lives today are much more comfortable than our ancestors because of this. Limitless possibilities are from the progress that has been made with our tools. The oldest known tools that have been known to exist were unearthed in Kenya, dated at 3.3 million years. These were stone tools. The progress of technology, which is synonymous with the progress in the innovation of tools, is exponential. That is, progress in tools according to archaeologists has initially begun to advance at a very slow rate. And as more innovations developed, newer inventions were made much faster. This is evident when we look at history. For example, the use of horses has been a practice among civilized groups for thousands of years. Today, however, the horse is obsolete. More than 100 years ago came the first patented automobile, and not even half a century afterwards, the first aircraft with wings. Shortly after that, the first manned spacecraft. By far the most transformative innovation in recent history is that of the computer, a machine not designed for any physical purpose except for computation at a speed far faster than any human. The power of machines is measured by numerics. All sciences based in the creation of machinery today are built on mathematics. Mathematics have been the driving force of creating computers that are faster than their predecessors. Computers have also been a large part of the advancement of mathematics and exchange. With mathematics and the first computers, humanity succeeded in sending the first beings from this planet onto the moon. With all of the capabilities and potential that computers have, there is one limitation: the fact that no computer can change their given programming. A computer is only able to process a given set of instructions. These instructions are what is known as code. Code is the only way that computers can be made to function, and the set of instructions given to a computer must be exact and hyper-precise. So precise, in fact, that human-computer interaction is only done with mathematics and logic. So then, to harness the infinite potential of a computer's superior computation speed, could we create a computer that writes its own instructions? This question prompts a scenario that has many uncertain outcomes. The implications of this question have been a source of intrigue to many. Imagining a world where we have machines that can make their own instructions, allocate their dynamic memory to suit their past experiences, and build on known data. This is the process of learning and thinking. Some have theorized a promising future with the assistance of thinking machines, using their abilities to benefit our lives. There is, however, another terrifying outcome. The machines replace us imperfect humans. This and the latter are the two most hotly debated issues surrounding AI. The possibility of a computer that allocates its own memory from experience, a conscious machine. The fear is, with its heightened aptitude to learn and collect data, it will spiral off into a cycle of self-improvement until it is beyond human control. A term describing this event is called the singularity, a term coined by John von Neumann, Hungarian-American polymath. The singularity itself is an event where computer intelligence surpasses collective human intelligence. This is an idea that has recently spread through media surrounding technology, science fiction, and interviews with tech industry giants. Elon Musk is a very popular example of a spokesperson for this hypothetical happenstance. He has said very clearly before that the singularity is something to be feared. In his own words, the creation of a superintelligence would create an immortal dictator. Like the creation of the atomic bomb, where infamously stated by Kurt Vonnegut, "Science has now known sin." Is the only unforgivable sin in science, then, to create a machine in the likeness of a human mind? The staggering potential of an ultimate being, a primal fear that has resided in human consciousness for eons. Essentially, tech giants like Elon and sci-fi authors see this event as the creation of a god, and not a benevolent god. It is impossible to predict what life would be like after the singularity. It is perhaps not the creation of a super being that frightens people. but instead the fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown is not exempt from any single person. For all we know, the arrival of a technological superbeing could in fact be the greatest thing to ever happen to the world. For example, a superintelligence could perhaps solve problems that we have faced for a very long time, that haven't had any clear solutions, such as world hunger and treatment of adverse diseases like cancer. A superintelligence could also potentially devise solutions to problems in social order, creating the most fair and balanced systems of laws that none of us could ever conceive of, or at least invent in a shorter time than the machine. In the meantime, there is much to be understood in the field of AI. Current research focuses on building neural networks, a kind of data structure in which there are multiple layers of data points that connect to data points in other layers. The neural net processes information through these layers with several mathematical formulas, and gives an output based on this information. In contrast, the human brain is still not very well understood, but we know that it is composed of billions of neurons, with trillions of synapses between these neurons, a different structure than a neural network. In conclusion, the day that the singularity happens will without a doubt be an event on an order of magnitude in history that is unmatched. An event such as this would be a religious experience. Those who live to see it will have lives unlike any human has ever had. For now, we can only wait and see for what developments uncover themselves in the research being done into thinking machines and consciousness. The question remains the same. What will come of the advancement of AI? And are you ready for it?